You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
Du machst dir Sorgen.
That sounds like more than just professional concern, Kelly.
You're more than just my commander. You're my friend.
Edie brought you back to me. If she had a body, I'd give her a big hug.
Hier und die ganze Crew.
The Normandy crew delivered, including you.
You're too kind. We were there to help, but Edie gets the credit this time. The elusive man made sure Edie was installed for this mission. Now I see why.
Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Ja, irgendwas Neues?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Garrus received some news that put fire in his eyes. Maybe you should speak with him down in the main battery. Tally seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Anything else, Commander?
Ja. Nö, danke für den Moment, Kelly.
That'll be all.
Take care. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Ja, das hast du mir doch gerade gesagt, Kelly. Brauchst dich nicht wiederholen. Okay, das Strontium Mule, das haben wir schon erledigt letztes Mal. Commander, we did a little due diligence on this Lieutenant Locke and his rendezvous with Captain Voorhees. The coordinates we obtained as the last known location of the MSV Strontium Mule have been added to your galaxy map. Turns out that the mule is carrying valuable cargo, including intel of a sensitive nature. We'd like you to track down the Strontium Mule and recover the cargo. Haben wir schon erledigt. Please pass the information to us and you can keep any other items of value you may find. Do what you will with the Blue Suns. Das haben wir auf jeden Fall getan. Colonel Raymond Ash, Cerberus Command. Okay, das ist glaube ich neu. Ich glaube, das haben wir noch nicht gemacht. Das mal. Die Strontium Mule haben wir auf jeden Fall erledigt. Ich glaube, das war das letzte. Commander, we've started going through that intel. Fine work, by the way. And we've discovered the location of the base where the Strontium Mule fell into the Blue Sands trap. The Blue Sands are indeed using forced stress signals to lure merchant freighters near their base, with the intent of capturing and raiding those vessels. If you can get out there and shut down their beacon, it'll save a lot of merchants a lot of distress. It'll also strike a blow to the Blue Sands as a whole. The base is on planet Sanctum, the Core System Seeger's Cradle. We've uploaded coordinates to the galaxy map. Das klingt auf jeden Fall nach etwas, worum wir uns kümmern sollen. Spam. Okay, wir haben... Moment, bevor wir einen Kurs setzen. Garrus und Tally wollten ja was von uns, also reden wir erstmal mit den beiden. Schauen, was ihnen auf den Herzen liegt.
I can't believe the collectors were once Prothean.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Who knows what the Reapers did?
Hey Garrus, alter Kumpel.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonus, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel, name's Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonus was seen with him.
Noch was über Sidonus?
What are you planning to do when you find him?
You humans have a saying, an eye for an eye, a life for a life. He owes me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
Bist du dir ganz sicher, Garrus?
You sure that's how you want to play it?
I'm sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your help.
Hey.
What happened? How did Sidonus betray your team?
He tipped off the mercs, told them where our base was. He drew me out with a false job, then let the mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared. They tried to hold them off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last long. All 10 of them dead. Because of him.
Ja, erledigen wir auf jeden Fall.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
Hätte ich immer gerne, Garrus. Der ist nur Shepard without Vicarian, das wisst ihr. Gut, noch ein Deck tiefer. Und in den Maschinenraum zur Tally. Die scheint sehr besorgt zu sein wegen irgendwas. Und Tally war von Anfang dabei, also natürlich helfen wir mit was auch immer es ist. Hi Tally.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Sind die jetzt komplett abgedreht oder was?
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Was genau wird eigentlich vorgeworfen hier? I mean...
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
So, wir haben ja die E-Mail von ihrem Vater, Admiral Sora, gelesen. Also wie geht's jetzt weiter, liebe Tally?
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Also, du hast keine Ahnung?
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
Ja, ist irgendwo nachvollziehbar. Noch dazu, nachdem wir immer noch ein Cerberus-Schiff sind.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
Irgendwie komisch, ne?
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
Ja, klingt logisch, klingt nachvollziehbar. Wie oft kommt sowas vor?
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Anora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was ist mit dir passiert?
Was she convicted?
No, she made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Das wollen wir auf jeden Fall mal stark hoffen.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Ja, helfen wir Tally auf jeden Fall, natürlich.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Ist keine Zeit. Aber Tally, für dich haben wir doch immer Zeit. Ist ein Kernmitglied unserer Crew und eine gute Freundin von Shepard, also... Klar, das stand nie in Frage.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Wieder? Wir haben doch gerade alles abgelesen. Hm. Na, von den Nachrichten. Von Alliance News Network Information Partners. Dasil Garwak. With a population of Krogan and Watcher, Garbak has always been a rough place. But now corporate armies, many of them based in Citadel space, have crossed the line. The corporate alliance has backed a coup of the Krogan clan government in exchange for unfettered access to the planet. Eco-engineering firms Binary Helix and Guanghui Solutions seek license to repair the balance of nature at any cost, while mining firm Sonex Industries want access to state-protected iridium deposits. The aborted coup has turned into protracted fighting in the capital, with the state's armies slowly gaining the upper hand. As night falls and reinforcements for both sides arrive from off-planet, this is still anyone's game. Was zum Geier geht da vor in der Galaxie? So, jetzt aber setzen wir einen Kurs. Ja?
Anomaly detected.
Ah.
Welcome to it. Repeat, there's a piece of crap mech on this planet's surface. If you think you can get it to work, you're freaking welcome to it. Welcome to it. Repeat.
Launching probe. I have found something.
Da haben wir gleich schon was. Anomaly detected. Surface scans detect one Vimia heavy mech signature matching an unknown, possibly pirate registration. Mech appears to be disabled, but broadcasting a looping message. Message does not appear to be a distress signal. Resource scans indicate large quantities of mineral resources available, but obscured behind walls of dense stone. Da können wir uns diesen Mech etwa zunutze machen. Ihr zwei. So, wir rüsten jetzt mal auf. Und zwar den Warp. Nimmt sich eigentlich am häufigsten. Du kriegst jetzt mal Max. So, was nehmen wir? Renegade hat plus 15 Health, plus 25 Waffen und Powerschaden. Dann haben wir noch mehr Health. It can be fired. Garrus knows how to use it. Ja, das klingt sowieso nach Garrus. Ja, und Renegade. Also Renegade und Survival passt eigentlich beides, aber... So, du kriegst ja mal hier noch den Rang drauf und wir haben eh nix. Gut. Auf zum Planeten.
Resources buried deep within the canyon walls. Heavy explosives will be required to excavate them.
Jesus. Jemand hatte definitiv keine Freude mit dem Teil. Vielleicht bringt er uns ja mehr als wir von der Freund, aber... Das zeigt uns das Datenpad. I paid Herod good money for this useless heap. Detected serious caches of resources on this planet, but... Alright, I said, sure, this thing leaks fuel like a bolus after a mug of wrinkle, but I can deal with that. So I took off and laid out a trail of power cells leading from where I unloaded the mech to... So I could at least get the thing moving. And now, it won't even move. Damn that swindling Alcor. Das sind wohl die Power Cells, von denen er gesprochen hat. Also das nenne ich doch mal einen durchschlagenden Erfolg. Aber so schnell wie der Power Meter darunter geht, brauchen wir sicher gleich mal wieder eine neue Power Cell. Denn nur, wo denn nur? Wie weit kommt das Ding überhaupt? Ah, da liegt sie. Ich frage mich trotzdem, was mit dem ollen Mech los ist, dass der so schnell an Energie verliert. ist nur die nächste? Wo ist nur die nächste?
Gear up!
Oh, Warren. Ach, ein paar Zielübungen. Das ist doch... 2 Warrens sind doch keine Herausforderung für uns. Das sind höchstens Zielübungen. Aber da liegt sicher... Natürlich. Die nächste Energiezelle. Komm schon, du Haufen Schrott. Weiter mit dir. Noch eine. Okay, ich glaube, der hat auch einen Bug in der Wegfindung, so wie der da hin und her gelöscht ist gerade. Ich meine, es ist mal ein Wime auf unserer Seite. So, sind wir denn dann mal am Ziel? Das sieht, glaube ich, fast so aus. Ja, schau hinter dem Ding. Wieder auf dem Boden stampft. So viel zu dem Mac. Der wird niemand mehr auf den Senkel gehen. Aber wir haben hier wohl eine ganz dicke Ader gefunden. Nice, 5000 Platin. Nicht, dass wir es dringend brauchten, aber so haben wir das auch erledigt. Weil wir Mac unsalvageable, ja, das war offensichtlich, dass der nicht mehr zu retten ist. Das Ding hat sich ja praktisch seine Einzelteile zerlegt.
Probe away.
Nur noch die restlichen Planeten abgrasen.
Launching probe.
Was weitergeht ins nächste System.
Probe away.
Ich glaube, ich kann mir dann einfach mal die gesamten Rüstungen und alles kaufen von aus den Upgrades. Wir haben mittlerweile so viel Stuff.
Probe launched.
Warum ist das Yakawa-System schon 20% aufgedeckt? Wann waren wir da schon mal gewesen? Beim letzten Stream. Ich kann mich jetzt gar nicht erinnern.
Magnetic shielding failure detected. Catastrophic solar radiation exposure probable. Magnetic shielding failure.
Launching probe. Something on our sensors.
Hier hat irgendjemand Probleme? Planetary scans indicate that the Sinmara colony is vulnerable to its sun's hazardous solar flares. Malfunction detected in colony's magnetic shield. Shield must be reactivated to avoid exposing colony to unstable solar activity and potential annihilation. Das klingt definitiv nach einer drängenden Angelegenheit. Frage mich nur, war es nur ein einfacher Ausfall? Oder hat da etwa jemand daran rumgespielt, der es nicht sollte? Ist irgendeine Sicherheitsmaßnahme aktiv? Sollte uns aber nicht weiter aufhalten. So. Geht dann wohl zuerst. Okay, verstehe. Zuerst Schildkontrolle, Kühleinheit. Und der Schalter steuert, wo wir gerade rangehen. So, Kühlung ist aktiv. Ja, jetzt ist er aufs Richtige schalten. Der Generator ist aktiv. Bildkontrolle. Komm. Einmal vorbeiziehen mit der Maus. So, sind wieder sicher. Schaut schon irgendwie cool aus mit dem Schild hier.